Hi, classmates and professor. This is the last portion of the network project number 3. And my learning goal was to learn how to make a chocolate bar from scratch. And to my sources that I used was Amazon. I also use Teacher Pay Teachers. Non-technological sources that I had used was a Whole Foods store, and that's pretty much about it for that part. So to demonstrate what I learned that you can use alternatives. If you cannot purchase a cacao pod, you can use a cacao powder or cocoa powder. But you definitely would need a punch machine. A punch machine is about $200. A punch machine will help you with the breakdown process of cacao nibs, and it's also probably important to have it because when you use the cacao powder and cocoa powder, it's still grimy when you even after you make your chocolate bar and you form it into like a chocolate, like basically liquid or substance. There is 4 ingredients to a chocolate bar. You need like I said, that if you're gonna use the alternatives, or if you're gonna use a cacao, you need the cacao nibs. And then, or you use for alternative cacao powder, cocoa powder. You need you can either use cacao butter, you could use butter, regular butter, or you use coconut butter. You need dry milk, and you also need powdered sugar. And so the first problem I had was when I cooked with the cacao nibs, they don't melt, they don't blend. So, and I felt like it was a lot much more sweeter, that the powdered sugar could not concentrate or filter into the chocolate. So it was a lot much sweeter. Everything went well with both cacao powder and cocoa powder. I just felt like that cacao powder tastes a little bit more pure, and that cocoa powder was like a little bit like stronger in flavor. And what other things? So I used the mold. You do need a mold for that. To make it, I used Teacher Pays Teachers because I went all the way with it because I want to sell chocolate bars. I found a edible template to make my labels, and I ordered a foil from Amazon. Where I purchased my cacao powder and cocoa powder, I purchased it from Whole Foods store. The cacao butter I purchased from Amazon. So that's pretty much what I learned. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to attach some more videos so you can see the process. Thank you. And then I'll show you when I pour it in, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge for 30 minutes or more to let it harden to turn into a chocolate bar. And that's where I'm at. Bye. We have right here. We're letting the chocolate cool for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. Sorry, I accidentally said cacao powder. I actually used the cocoa powder this time, so I was inaccurate. But I'm about to make some more with the cacao powder to see if it's any different in taste. So we'll see. Hi there again. So I am now cooking with before I accidentally made a mistake. I said I was cooking with the cacao powder. I was actually cooking with the cocoa powder. Right now I'm cooking with the cacao powder. You come over here and see how it looks. It is a lot much silkier for some reason than the cocoa powder, and it don't seem as grainy, so that's a plus. Now I'm about to add a couple of more ingredients. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna break it. See how it sounds? There it goes. All right, my little fingers I think I might be a little bit too warm right now. All right, I'm gonna break some more. Hopefully I don't My kids want to try it, so they're gonna try it. Let me clean my hands. I told y'all I like to go all out. I got the gold wrapping and the wrapper around it. It's just figuring out things. But this is my end product. This is what I made.